Hi everyone, welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation, and release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe wants to share with the collective today. I wish I had handled things differently. I was selfish, immature, and only looking out for my best interests. You deserve someone better than me. Well, your person is acknowledging here that they should have done things differently between the two of you, and that is probably something that rings true for all of you watching this reading today. And perhaps your person was selfish. Perhaps they were being driven by their pride and their ego, and they could not allow themselves to be fully in this relationship with you because of those things. But they're also saying that, yes, I was immature. And that is part of what they were running from. When they met you, they knew that they were going to have to grow up, that they were going to have to be an adult to be able to have this adult relationship. In order to have a healthy relationship, both of you need to be adults, and you were there and you were ready, but this person wasn't. And so they acted out. They did things and performed behaviors perhaps that really created a lot of conflict between the two of you, bringing drama or toxic and dysfunctional behaviors into this relationship as well. And that was a sign of their immaturity. And they were truly only looking out for their best interests. And their best interest at the time was that they wanted to be who they were and not go through the change that being with you was going to cause them to have to go through. And they're saying here, you deserve someone better than me. And they are right. You do deserve someone better than this person. But most importantly, they are acknowledging that they did not treat you the way they should have. They are saying here, yes, I was selfish. I was driven by my pride and ego. I was immature and I was only caring about myself. But I am making these changes now because I wish I had handled things differently. And I am going to show back up for you and be this person who can be more worthy of your love and more deserving of this relationship, which is why this person is going through these changes now that they're going through during the time that you're apart. They could have gone through these changes earlier. They could have chosen it to do it much easier than how they have chosen to do it, but yet they are still doing it because they are showing accountability and responsibility here. They are feeling remorse for how they handled things between the two of you. And that is truly what this person needs to feel, because they don't need to show back up and do these things again, and they won't, which is why they're saying here, you deserve someone better than me, the new improved version of me. I am sorry for how things ended between us. So guys, you guys watching the reading, did your person actually end things between you? Or did things just erupt between you? Did they break up with you? Or did they just disappear and ghost you? No matter how it ended between the two of you, it was hard on you. Whether there was this huge eruption, this big argument, whether they did just run and ghost, never to be heard from again, and you're left there holding the bag, wondering what happened here. I don't even understand. We had plans to go out for dinner tonight, and then I never heard from them, and I haven't heard from them since. And perhaps for some of you as well, they did actually break up with you, giving you these reasons that actually made no sense. I don't have feelings for you. My feelings for you have changed. I don't feel this spark anymore. It's time for me to move on with my life. I'm choosing to stay with a karmic if that applies to you only, not that statement will not apply to everyone, of course, but for some of you out there, perhaps this is what your person did. However, your person ended things between you, they want to apologize for that because they know that they should not have addressed you in the way that they did. They know they shouldn't have ran. They shouldn't have denied this connection. They shouldn't have said they didn't love you. They shouldn't have created a big, huge fight, this big, huge argument between the two of you. But also they know they should not have just disappeared and never said anything. But as well, I feel your person is saying here they didn't give you closure because they planned on returning. Now, that is not an excuse for how they ended things between you, because what they were really doing was creating this disconnect so that they could run off and figure themselves out, because their plan was always to return. But they should have said, I need to take a break. I need to go and figure things out so that when I come back, I can be the partner that you deserve me to be, that I can be worthy of you and of this love. That's what they should have done, but they didn't. And so they do want to apologize for this, and you will receive an apology from this person as they make their way back to you, because they know that they did not handle this in the mature way between the two of you. I know what we have is something really special. I will never find anyone like you ever again. That's why I feel so stupid for letting you go. Now, we're not calling your person stupid here. We're just saying that they feel stupid for letting you go. Okay? And they do. They feel like they just made such a massive mistake here, and they shouldn't have done this the way they did. They should have said, let's take a break, let's take a time out, because then I can fix whatever is broken within me, and then I can show back up and be this partner you deserve, who can be worthy of this relationship. But I didn't do that because I was selfish and immature. But this person is acknowledging here that, yes, what you share with each other is something truly special. And they know that they'll never find anyone like you ever again. In your person's mind, what they're saying here is that you are incomparable. There is no one else like you on the planet, and that you are the one for them, because what you do share together is truly special. It is very unique, and they have never held a connection like this before, just like you haven't. And they do feel kind of foolish here for letting you go, and for running from this connection, for abandoning this love, and for treating you the way that they have. They wish they could just take everything back and start over and on a clean slate, or go back in time and fix things and do things differently, which of course they can't do. They are kind of like in this space where it has happened, and all they can feel at the moment is this remorse and regret for doing everything wrong here. But they want to make amends, and they want to give this relationship with you another chance. I pretend that I'm happy without you, but the truth is I'm heartbroken over you. And that I do feel is the truth, because this person is not happy without you. They are feeling a very heavy energy, or I'm feeling a very heavy energy coming from this person. And it's not a happy energy. They are feeling all of their emotions, and it's all in their feelings right now, or they are all in their feelings rather, about how they screwed everything up. And they don't like how it feels to have to acknowledge that they screwed this up. But every day when they get up, when they're looking in the mirror, when they're washing their face, when they're brushing their teeth, they're having to look at themselves and say to themselves, wow, you really screwed this up. What are you going to do now? But that's okay as well, because this is causing your person to figure out what they're going to do next. Of course, they can't turn back the clock here, and they can't make anything different, but they do want to take back everything they did wrong and start fresh and start new, where they're not going to be selfish or immature or driven by their pride and their ego and only looking out for themselves, because they are becoming a better person now, so they can be a better partner for you. And as they make their way back to you, they will show you that yes, what we have is something really special. And I know I'll never find anyone like you ever again, which is why I want to do what it takes to regain your trust and your respect and be able to depend on me to be this person who deserves you and this relationship. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. My biggest regret is letting you go. Well, I do feel that this is a big regret for this person. They're definitely saying that here. And I'm definitely hearing this coming in from them. I regret so much. I regret how I behaved. I regret how I acted. I regret the words I said. I regret hurting you. I regret saying those really hurtful things to you that I shouldn't have said, but I was reacting from my fears, my insecurities, my old wounds, and everything else. Not that that is an excuse for their behavior. They feel this regret and this remorse. They feel the heaviness of their guilt for the things that they did in this relationship with you that they should not have done. But they are learning from this, that is for sure, which is why they're saying here, I've grown up. You deserve someone better than me. But I don't want you to be with someone else. I want to return and show you that I am better, that I can be a better person. I will be a better partner if you will give me another chance, because being without you is making me have to deal with my own heartache and heartbreak, and I don't like how that feels. I pretend that I'm happy, but everyone knows I'm not. I put on this brave face and go out and face the world, but people can tell that I am miserable, that I am unhappy, that I can't sleep, that I have a lot of thoughts of you all the time, which is why your person wants to make their way back to you. And this is what they're going to do, you guys watching the reading. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. This is the Seven of Cups. Well, this is your person basically saying here that they are thinking about you all the time. They're daydreaming about you. They are dreaming about you at night. And they are also envisioning this future with you, with this Seven of Cups being here. But the Seven of Cups is also about clouded decisions, cloudy judgments, and your person knowing that their choices, the decisions that they made in this relationship with you in the past were not ideal. They're kind of kicking themselves for making these bad choices because they had clouded thinking at the time. They couldn't see things very clearly, or they refused to see things clearly because they were selfish and immature and only caring about themselves. But that is shifting for your person. And they are having a greater sense of clarity now. And they can see, because they're daydreaming about you, thinking about you all the time, getting signs and synchronicities from the universe as well, which they are now also open to, that, yes, I know you're the one. I know that you have always been the one. And that is why I feel so stupid for letting you go. I should not have done this. I see that now, and I have a much greater sense of clarity about us and about this relationship than I've had before. The Fool. Well, yes, the Fool. Well, I do feel that this tells us your person does feel very foolish, actually, for all of this stuff, this drama, this chaos, this confusion, this back and forth, this hot and cold, this up and down, this you not knowing where you stand with this person. And they do feel foolish for how they treated you and how they acted. They're kind of like disappointed in how they behaved. This tells us that they are growing up. They're disgusted with some of their behaviors, especially toxic, dysfunctional behaviors that they brought into this relationship that were low vibrational things that didn't belong here in this connection. Because they say here, I know that what we have is really special, but yet I drug all of it through the mud because I was childish, because I was selfish, because I was foolish. And this connection deserves better, which is why I can see things clearer now and why I would like to have this opportunity to start over with you. The Fool is about a fresh start with your person and a major choice that they are making. And this major choice is to start making their way back to you because they want to continue on this journey with you, not apart from you. The Fool is not ruled by an astrology sign, but by the planet Uranus. And when the Fool shows up, it tells us that you can receive communication from your person at any moment, guys. It is all about expect the unexpected when the Fool is here. But your person is getting ready to take this giant step forward here with his little yellow boot off that cliff to jump into this connection with you. So the two of you have this opportunity to start over, only this time your person will be respectful of this connection. And they won't make these same errors ever again. They can't take everything back that they did to you. What they can do is show you by making better choices, better decisions, by being all in with you, that they have changed and transformed and are now ready to continue this journey with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? What do we need to know? Death. Well, actually, you know what, guys? I love seeing the Fool and the Death cards side by side, as weird and random as that may be, but I will tell you why. Because the Death card is all about transformation and change. The Death card is about a major change. The Fool is about a major choice, and they are right here side by side, telling us that yes, your person has been going through this major change since the two of you have been away from each other, and they are getting ready to make this major choice to make their way back to you. This tells us that yes, your person is growing up, and they are finding that maturity, getting rid of their pride and ego, being able to be this partner who can give you this love that you deserve, because they're going through this transformation that is necessary for them to be this partner that you deserve. The Death card is ruled by Scorpio. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Scorpio, this can be a place of validation that there's a message in this reading for you. You don't have to be Scorpio for this reading to work or resonate. These readings are for all signs. Death is also ruled by the planet Pluto. Uranus and Pluto side by side. And Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. Your person being reborn. But not only about your person being reborn, it is about the rebirth of this relationship with your person being able to not make these same kind of mistakes, these same errors in judgment, no longer doing foolish things, but your person showing you that they are committed to this connection, that they're going to be a better communicator, that they're going to make compromises with you, and that they will show up for you and be this partner who can build a powerful, healthy relationship with you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? The Two of Wands. Well, this does tell us that there has been distance between you and your person, whether it is physical distance because you are in a long distance connection, or the distance that's between the two of you presently because there has been no contact. You haven't spent time together in a long time. But this Two of Wands is also about bridging this distance and bringing the two of you closer together, which is the action your person is going to take. This is about your person wanting to establish long-term goals and plans with you and include you in those plans. The Two of Wands also tells us about the spiritual connection that's between you and your person, because we have to look at these wands as two pillars of fire, basically, or two wands, two torches. And that denotes this spiritual connection that's here. Think of it like two flames. Whether you are soulmates or twin flames, this is a powerful connection that you have with your person, which is why it has been so important that this person goes through this transformation that comes with that Death card. That is about the life lessons, experiences, spiritual growth, maturing that this person has needed to go through so that they can be this partner who can be in this divine counterpart connection with you that comes with that Two of Wands. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know today, please? This is the Nine of Swords. Actually, guys, I'm not surprised the Nine of Swords came up today. And while the Nine of Swords is definitely one of my least favorite cards in the whole world, it actually makes sense that it shows up today. This is about your person thinking about all of this. This is why they are having these epiphanies. It's why they're able to understand that they've needed to go through this change, this growth, this transformation. It's why they're able to acknowledge that, yes, letting you go was a stupid choice on my part, and I sure do regret it now. I feel so much remorse for how I treated you. The Nine of Swords is a card of sleepless nights. Your person tossing and turning, feeling worried, feeling anxious, worried that you're not going to take them back, but also thinking, dwelling, obsessing about all of this stuff that they did here in this connection with you. That was not right. That was not responsible. That was foolish. That was immature. And saying to themselves, oh my God, if I could just turn the clock back, if we could just go back in time, then I would no longer do this. I wouldn't do it this way. I would be so different. But again, they can't do that. All they can do is move forward. And that is what they want to do. They want to move forward with you in this connection. And that's what this Two of Wands is about. Your person wanting to have discussions with you about long-term plans and goals and where they see this relationship going because they want to start over. But this Nine of Swords is your person worrying, and it is about them feeling all of this regret, this remorse, this guilt for how they acted, for not being mature. But it's also causing them to say, I will do better as we make our way back to each other, because I need to be this partner who is deserving of you, of this connection, and of this love. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Endless possibilities. This card comes with number 38. If anyone resonates with number 38, but 3 plus 8 does equal 11, which is about union for you and your person. And that Two of Wands to me always reminds me of union because it does look like an 11. Your person is aware now, so much more so, of the endless possibilities that are in this connection for the two of you. They are also so much more aware because they have gone through this transformation and change that comes with that Death card, that they are an infinite being, and that this connection between the two of you has endless possibilities because the love between you is an infinite, endless love. Your person's going through this spiritual growth, and this is what has needed to happen for your person the entire time that you were together. And perhaps this time apart, well, not perhaps, but this time apart is what has triggered this transformation for your person, because they have spent a lot of time reviewing everything, and they see and understand that they should have done things so much differently, so much better between the two of you than they did. But you will see as they show up here with this major choice, making their way back to you to see if you're going to start over with them, you will see that they're going to be a better partner. You will see that they're going to do what it takes because they are transforming, growing, and evolving during the time that you have been apart from each other. Fresh approach. This card comes with number 21. I love this card so much. It has so many woodland, animal, jungle creatures on it, but also this beautiful rainbow here. Hope, that this connection can be restored for you and your person? Well, actually, I feel like this is more about your person hoping that you're going to give them another chance, because they're going to come at you with a fresh approach. They're going to come at this connection with you very differently, because they're not going to be selfish or immature, no longer controlled by their pride or ego. They're going to be open and loving towards you, as they should have always been. But the figure in this card is speaking to me very strongly today, and she's standing there kind of like with her head down and her hands in this place of prayer almost. I actually feel your person is praying that you're going to forgive them and give them an opportunity for this fresh start, to get things right this time, to do what it takes to be this partner who will be all in with you, who won't create this same kind of chaos, this same kind of confusion in your life and in this relationship, because your person's had a major wake-up call here. That is the best way that I can describe it today with the cards that we have, because they have regret. They wish they'd done things differently. I'm growing up. I'm sorry. I regret. What does this say again? I feel so stupid for letting you go. Yes, your person has had a major wake-up call here. And truthfully, that is what they have needed in order to be your partner, who can be the one that you deserve, who can love you the way you need them to love you. And if this is what has taken, or if this is what it's taken for your person to wake up and smell the coffee and smell the roses and everything else that has woken them up and shaken them up and got them moving and grooving here on their forward path, then this time of being apart, you will understand in the end that it will have been so worth it. Although it is very difficult to feel that in the moment, guys, because it's hard being away from them and you want to see them, you want to spend time with them, you want to talk to them. But as they make their way back towards you, they are going to approach this connection with you very different. I'm hearing they're going to be more loving, no more bad choices. They will open their heart to you. They will start talking to you right away about how they see this future with you, because they don't want to let you go ever again. They're not going to run that risk ever again. See what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? I love this card, True Love. This love is once in a lifetime. That is so tiny, I can barely read it, guys. True love. This love is once in a lifetime, yes. And your person knows that this is a once in a lifetime love here. And this card has a whole lot going on as well. Most importantly, a pair, a couple, unicorns, loving each other, holding each other, and your person wanting to embrace you in this beautiful kiss here. We also have a magic wand casting a spell here. Not that you're casting a spell on your person. I'm just saying that because that's the image. But this is about your person saying, yes, this is a once in a lifetime love. I screwed up and I feel ridiculous for doing it. I feel foolish. I feel stupid. I have so much remorse and regret. Oh my God, can you ever forgive me? Will you give me this chance to get it right? I'm going to show you that I can be a better partner for you if you will give me this opportunity to show up for you again and be the partner who can be worthy of you and of this love. So let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Roller coaster. Well, yes, you guys were probably on a roller coaster with this person. The ups and downs, the on and off, the back and forth, the not knowing what was happening in this connection because your person was acting selfishly, immaturely, from their place of pride and ego, not really being the partner that you needed them to be, taking you on this emotional roller coaster ride. But what I'm hearing is that for your person right now, they are on this emotional roller coaster ride themselves, thinking, overthinking with this Nine of Swords energy. What if I'd done things differently? What if they won't take me back? What if they won't answer when I call? What if they won't spend time with me? What if they won't allow me to show up and start talking to them and show them that I'm different? Yes, they are talking about you. Your person is on their own roller coaster at the moment, but it's a roller coaster that they created. Don't feel bad for them. Don't feel sorry for them. This is part of the process of this transformation that this person is going through, because they need to feel the ups and downs of this, because this is what they did to you. And perhaps as well, some of this could be some sort of karma coming back at your person, but it could as well just definitely be their own emotions, because they're heartbroken over you. They try to be happy when they're around other people, and then when they get home, they just plunge to the depths of despair because they're heartbroken over not having you in their life. That is a roller coaster ride for your person, having to be up and then falling down, coming back up when they go to work and then falling down. So your person is feeling all of that at the moment, guys. Sincere apology. Yes. And this is truly about your person presenting a sincere apology to you. They will be respectful of you and this relationship moving forward. But it is also about them wanting to be real and honest and sincere with you, being authentic with you, explaining everything to you so that you know that it wasn't because of anything that you did that caused this crazy behavior from your person, that caused them to run to ghost, to end this relationship the way that they did, without ending it by just disappearing or blowing everything up through self-sabotaging behavior. This apology is going to be coming from your person. And yes, they are aware that they owe you one, and that is part of their plan, this fresh approach as well, to show up and present this apology to you, crying. I do feel that your person has had some tears here, especially with that Nine of Swords card being there. That is a card of anxiety. It is a card of being upset. That Nine of Swords is feeling the worry, feeling so much guilt, regret, and remorse. And you know what? Those things are your person's teacher. Those things, that guilt, this remorse, this regret, wishing they could do things differently in the past, which they can't do, has created this remorse and regret and these tears for your person. But it's also giving them the reckoning that they need. That's a good word. Your person's having a reckoning because they know that they need to repair this relationship with you, because that is the only way that they're going to be able to stop feeling their heartache and heartbreak. Hot and cold. Okay, so I feel like this is something else that your person does feel a lot of regret and remorse for. This hot and cold behavior, this on and off behavior, mixed signals, mixed messages drive us all crazy. And your person knows that they shouldn't have acted this way, but they did that as part of their self-sabotage, making you feel that you didn't know what was really going on, making you think that you didn't really know where you truly stood with this person. That was part of their self-sabotaging behavior as well, and perhaps even testing you to see how you were going to react, how you were going to respond to all of this hot and cold stuff. And no one likes to go through that. The up and down, the emotional roller coaster, the hot and cold, the on and off, the mixed signals and mixed messages. That is like crazy town, right? It is a crazy train, actually. It is a roller coaster. No one likes to go through and experience that because we don't know where we stand. This is not going to be part of this connection with your person moving forward, because they want to be real and they want to show you that, yes, they have changed and that they're considering this relationship with this fresh approach, and how they're going to show you that this love is once in a lifetime and that you are their true love. That is what they're saying here. Because when they show back up, this is all about your person being the partner you need them to be. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. Well, yes, they do wish they could right their wrongs. And they can't really make them right. They can apologize for them and then move forward with a different approach, a different way of being in this relationship with you. And this is their course of action. This will be what they will do as they make this fresh approach and start making their way back to you and to this relationship. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Hi, Morgana. Regret. I wish this never happened. Well, it's not that they don't wish this relationship never happened. They actually wish that they didn't behave and act in ways that they did that dishonored you and this connection. Come here, Morgana. Come on. Come get on Mommy's lap. Come say hello to everybody because they like it when you talk. Come and say hello. Come and say hello, Morgana. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? Soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Well, that is true because your person's not going to forget any of these lessons that they have learned as a result of having you in their life, which is why they're going through this transformation and why when they show back up, all of this negative behaviors and all of that low vibration actions and words and all of that toxic and dysfunctional stuff will not be part of this relationship with you anymore. This is all going to be different because your person has learned these lessons and they're not going to forget them either. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. Guilty. Well, yeah, they do feel guilty. And that has been evident throughout this reading, guys. Your person feeling guilty. I feel pain from the damage I have caused. And it's not just the damage to you. It is the damage to this relationship. It is the damage as well that they've done to themselves. Remember that card said, I pretend that I'm happy, but I'm really miserable, or something to that effect that is underneath this sincere apology card. I pretend that I'm happy without you, but the truth is, I'm heartbroken over you. Yes, feeling all of that regret and this remorse, feeling this guilt and having to deal with it, having to work through all of this with tears on this emotional roller coaster ride that they created for themselves as well, with this Nine of Swords, wondering, what if I had done things differently? What if I had not been so thoughtless, so cruel, so unaware, so selfish, so driven by my ego and pride? Then all of this would be so different now. And they can't go back in time and fix it, although they wish they could. But they can definitely make a difference moving forward with you because they have learned from all of this about how to be a better partner, a better person, and how to be someone who can love you the way that you deserve to be loved. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages do we need to hear? Abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Well, I do feel that this is about you guys watching the reading. An abundance of love is headed your way because you have done the work. You have transformed and evolved yourselves during the time you have been apart from each other. You have gone through this spiritual growth and awakening just like your person has. So yes, For both of you, you have done the work, and it is work. This is not an easy kind of situation that you are going through with your person, and it's not easy for them either. But the abundance of love that is here between the two of you is going to be flowing in this connection as your person makes their way back to you. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Healing. Old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting, and I do feel that this has a lot to do with why your person has been or has acted the ways that they did with you in the past. And this healing is part of this transformation and change that your person has been going through during this time that you are in this separation space, where you are each individually preparing for union. And these things have needed addressing within your person for quite some time. These old wounds, these childhood issues, and perhaps this doesn't apply to everyone, but many people do have old wounds and perhaps even a wounded inner child, and that does take a lot of healing. It causes people to not want to be mature, responsible adults, because then they can just say, oh, I have a wounded inner child, and that gives me the right to be a victim or act like a victim. And that is not going to do this relationship with your person any good. It's not going to do you any good either. But they have been using this time to work through this stuff. And that as well could be some of this crying that's been happening for your person as well. Releasing those things that have needed to have been released for so long now. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Well, this is more than likely your person at the moment being gripped by these obsessive thoughts, because that Nine of Swords is all about that obsession. And by this obsession, I mean they are overthinking, and they are what-ifing, and they are trying to figure things out in their mind, which really needs to stop. The easiest way for this person to figure things out is to just start talking to you, but that is part of their approach here. Because they want to bridge this distance between you, they will reach out and communicate so the two of you can start building this relationship, so that you have this opportunity to both experience this true love that comes with this card as well. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? Time apart. Well, that is what is happening now, actually. Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. And I do feel for many of you out there, this time apart is bringing this person clarity. It is giving them the help and the insight that they need to be able to be this partner who can be all in with you, who can use this fresh approach to meet you halfway, to give to you as you have always given to them. Remember, the lessons I learned from this will never be forgotten. Your person's never going to want to go through something like this ever again. Because you know what? It doesn't feel good. What your person is going through right now does not feel good to them. And they don't want to go through it ever again, which is why they are learning the lessons. And they won't forget that. They're feeling a lot of guilt. They're feeling a lot of pain, heartache, heartbreak, remorse, guilt, regret. Maybe that's all of it, for all of the things that they did that were so hurtful to you and to this relationship. And as you rebuild this relationship, there will be healing to this connection, to both of your hearts, so that you can come into this union with each other, with your person using this fresh approach to show you that, yes, I am a different person now. I have been reborn by the fire of the universe. I am the phoenix rising from the ashes, and I am ready to acknowledge and accept this true love that I have always felt for you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light. Have a great day, everyone.